Boom. Hey, I'm Baitar. I'm Baitar. Mansoor. What's up, man? Welcome, everybody. Welcome, guys. Hey, welcome once again to the GG Incorporation here. Tell me everything. How was your day going? Let me do some announcements, yeah? Okay, YouTube, check. People are realizing that the Kafka from scratch is going to be a little bit over the top, you know what I mean? I understand that. Hey, hello there, Timmy. How are you? Hey, Ravi, what's up, man? Everything is fine. Osama Ibrahim, of course. Sudarshan. Kumar Thakur. What's up? What are we doing here? Page not found and everything, huh? What's that? Achieving. Ay, caraca. Do we need to post this on Twitter? Of course not, man. We don't need to. Well. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Bong Beers, yo man, I watch your stuff. Big fan. Hey, Bong Beers, welcome. First time chatter. Welcome, man. You're not a version anymore here. Not a version. What's going on here? Okay. I wanna follow wherever you go. Over the top is why we are here. I'm drinking some beer. 10x Timmy here, man. 7 reporting in. Welcome. Sakalik. Welcome. 10x engineers only today. Today is a special stream. 10x engineers only. I swear to God. Habibi, how are you? Merhaba Harun. I'm fine, thank you. Salam alaikum. Alaikum salam. Hello, full stack journey. What's up, man? Yo, huge man. What's up, Lars? Guess I'm leaving then. Hey, basically a 10x engineer in the span of the stream. It basically means that if you're right now a 2, a 3, or a 4x engineer, you could become a 10x engineer very soon. It could take minutes. It can take hours. We don't know. Damn, really so good, man. Yeah. Speaking every language. Hello, Anthony. Really appreciate the consistency. Keep it up. Yeah, it's getting wild. I'm not gonna lie. It's getting very busy, but hey, that's what it is, man. 100k subscribers are programmed. We need to keep doing our stuff. You know what I mean? Keep pumping out the content so nobody can follow anymore, right? We are gonna be the number one Golang content creator in the world, on the planet, in the universe. That's what we're gonna do. Yo, Anthony, I just did my high school and I got a low-pay Node.js backend development job. But the thing is that it takes 2.5 hours to reach the place from my home, starting at 9:30 a.m. and ends at 5 p.m. What should I do? I'm gonna tell you a story. Here, as a real story from back in my day, from back when I was a little boy, when I was a Timmy. So basically, once upon a time, I drove with my car 120 kilometers an hour, kms an hour, in a zone where the speed limit was 50. And they basically snapped me, you know what I mean? They how do you call that? They flashed me, right? So I got this big ass, how do you call that, fine from the police. It was a big ass fine. I was young and I couldn't pay it, so I didn't pay it. And then, you know, like these rappels keep coming, and then I needed to go to court, and I didn't show up in court. Basically, it means that I lost my driver license for 6 months. So I couldn't drive the car. And my job was basically the startup. I was just working at that Bubble Post startup in Ghent, which is basically 40-minute drive from my place. But I couldn't drive. So what I did is I took the bus from my local place from my home. I need to walk 10 minutes, 15 minutes to the bus station. Then I took out the bus full of high school Timmies. Drove the bus for 20 minutes to Sint Claus, where the train is. Go on the train. 40 minutes on the train to Ghent. Wait, 40 minutes on the train. Then I needed to walk 30 minutes. 30 fucking minutes. From Ghent-Dampoort. Dampoort to the Gasmeterlaan, where the job is. 30 minutes walk. So I was basically for 2 hours on the fucking travel to my job, man. Back and forth. So when the job was done, when it was 5 o'clock, 40-minute walk to the station, 1 hour drive with the train, 30 minute drive with the bus to my home, 10-minute walk to my home. GG, well played, man. And I did that for a very long time. You know what I mean? So a man's got to do what a man's got to do, you know? It's like, take it as a man, and better times are coming. You know what I mean? Friday, I'm going to pick up my M3 competition. You see what I mean? Like, 10 years ago, I was fucked up at the bus station with all the Timmies. So times are changing, but you just need to hold on. It's a temporary thing, you know what I mean? Life is long, normally. Like, life is fucking long. How old are you? 20, 22? What the hell? You have 30, 40, 50 years you need to work. Actually, maybe that's too much, but you know what I mean. Right? So there is time enough. So keep struggling, man. Keep hustling. Do you do your exam? No, man. So, 6 months. And the cool stuff was my daughter was born in that time. So I couldn't drive to the hospital, but I did. Shh, don't tell anyone. Yeah, man, hey. So I did for once and for all. And I also, basically, yeah, that was the time also that I got a job and I got this Mini Cooper from my job, but I couldn't drive it. I couldn't drive it because I lost my driver license and I lied to the CEO. And my ex-wife was driving me each morning. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I had a bad time. I had a lot of struggles, man. Trust me. My parents told me that I should go to college. Yeah, why not? For speeding. You got your license, 2 years. But no, it's like Pigeon Guy the Missile. I had some other stuff going on as well. You know what I mean? It's like I had a lot of, man, anxiety kicks in, right? And I also didn't went to court and had all these other fines. 6 month driver license, GG. I think it was even 7 months. I don't know anymore. It was crazy, man. I'm not gonna lie. What does GG in your name mean? Good game. Good game. People saying gaming say GG. Good game, well played. What? That's why. Because Anthony was already taken, so that's why GG. Like I said, YouTube was an accident, right? Just to make one video, just quickly say Anthony GG, and but yeah, now we are here. You know what I mean? That's how life sometimes goes. Wait, why are you importing Kafka if you're building Kafka? Because we're using client. It's the client. We're building the server. And we use a client to connect to our server. You know what I mean? Because otherwise, yeah. That's what we're doing. Yeah, for the Redis, when we implemented Redis, we made our own client. And then we swapped to an official client. Because I want to support the official client, right? So if we write our own client, then we need to double check if every protocol is right. But if we have the official client that's sending messages to our server, we are 100% sure that if we can handle them, we are supporting the official Kafka shenanigans. You know what I mean? When are we starting Kubernetes from scratch? I need to think about that. I want to do something extravagant, you know what I mean? Like something special. Something viral. That's what I want to do. Like a 12-hour stream where we code one big thing, you know? Just to keep it, just to let everybody shut up. Let everybody humbled. And take the belt. The BMF. You know what I mean? You know what a BMF belt is? Look that up. UFC. The BMF belt. That's mine. In coding, I have that belt. Nobody else. Alright, so we had a lot of shenanigans going on. Here. So let me quickly show what I actually experimented, right? Experimented this morning real quick. So let me wait. This font is really for the blind homie, I'm not gonna lie. This big endian. So I'm using the client library we were using for 2 days, right? The Confluent stuff. And I even have this 2000 thingy. Look at that. It's like I did everything. But we are using our own protocol, and we are decoding. We're getting this API version key. It's perfectly fine. And then we're gonna send that back, right? Here, response encode into this connection. So what's gonna happen is this. Look at that. Boom. Look at this. rd.h 140. rd malloc assertion p failed. It's basically an rd assert. I looked that up into this thing. I went into this rd.h and I saw C. GG. rd malloc. So there's a problem with this allocating memory. I have no fucking clue why. So I thought, okay, I'm a Timmy, skill issues. So I basically imported this guy's GitHub, which is already 6 years old. But it's a Golang Kafka implementation, and I just yanking, yeeting the protocol here. So I know that what I'm actually trying to serialize as binary is correct. Right, so, okay, so I did that. So let us do this again. I'm going to show you the history, right, before we going to fix it. So it's going to be this. So I can delete that. This is this protocol new decoder, right? It's going to decode the header, blah, blah, blah. This is our stuff. Delete that. And then also using my the old keyboard, right? This is the keyboard I normally use. Yeah, it's black. It's the Corsair KGB Mini. And now I'm using the Razer Huntsman Mini, which was my old keyboard, just for the sake. What's the difference? Razer, the Corsair is a little bit softer. Hard keys, it's like you need to press harder, but it's like a more how do you call it? A more soft tick. A talkie. And the Huntsman Mini is more of a clicky. Click. Alright. So we're gonna basically do this, boom, butts. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna use the API version response, blah, 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 and we're gonna basically write it into the connection. We do this again. Boom. The same thing, rd malloc. I double check the messages, or message, and this library's message is fine. The same thing, the same. Yeah, what do you do? You're basically with your back against the wall, you know what I mean? What do you do as an engineer? What can you do? What can you do? Well, I tried another Kafka client library. Yeah, the Sarama one. So instead of using this produce, let's open up the Sarama one. Boom, boom, boom. Let's save here. Let's run. And suddenly, I get this panic, which is my panic. At the discotheque. So, need to fetch the metadata, which is here. Let me open up the panic. Look at that. So, we are reading the metadata. So, everything works. You know what I mean? Everything works. Problem solved. Why? I don't know, man. I don't know. I have no clue. It's probably something, it's like, it's the exact same protocol. I checked it up, double checked it, quadruple checked it. It's the same. I don't know. But if I use Docker, if I use the Docker Kafka server and I use the Confluent library to the official Kafka server implementation in Docker, it works. So, I don't know. Hey, it's fine. We're using Sarama. Yeah, so now the metadata. So the thing is that now we're using this protocol thing, so we don't need to binary stuff. We're gonna use it here. So basically, when do we need to respond? That's going to be the protocol, I think. Protocol dot metadata response. Response, this one. Thanks for the follow, Wolfgang Racher. Let me actually double do this and check what's in here. Brokers. Oh my goodness, baby. Oh my goodness, baby. Controller ID. I have no fucking clue what that is, right? So we're gonna say brokers. A slice of protocol. Broker. Let's make an empty one, right? We can't. Brokies. The brokies. Controller ID. Not what sure what that is. An int. Let's do 1 for now. And then topic metadata. Topic metadata. It's gonna be a slice of topic VS Code stop metadata and loses that. All right. So what is this? No clue. No clue. No clue. No clue. No clue. So how do we do that here? So we need to have a protocol encode a response. So we need to take the whole shebang, do that, paste that in. Metadata response. Tomorrowland, man. I can feel it. You hear it? Tomorrowland. Not yesterday, but Tomorrowland. What do we need to do here? Protocol encode. Actually, to be honest, let's just yoink this whole shebang. The thing is, it needs an encode thingy. What is this? It's an encoder. It's fine. Let's do it like that. This error, let's actually handle that. If add, actually we could do that. If add, press this, return, actually log fatal the error, right? Just like that. Gone right. That's because this thingy here. All right, a little bit nasty. I know, but it is what it is, guys. You know what I mean? I just found out you're the CTO of a company. Yeah, man, that's what they say. Yeah, I am. Hey, Anthony GG, I just saw you read this from scratch video and decided to see you live. Great job, man. Like your style. Hey, Limac Online, thanks so much, man. Thank you so much for the special message, the silver message. I don't know what it is. People need to educate me on Twitch. I see a special message. You know what I mean? Thank you so much for the special message. I think we need to add the API version into the metadata. No. It's not true, man. That's not true. Trust me, man. I thought the same thing, but it's not. Sometimes it's not. Because, where can we see this here? It's the same thing here, right? Wait. Here. Wait. Here. in this thing. You see? The API version here, it's not in. They use that. Look at that. They use it with the new API response, I think. They use this to check if they need to write. You see, they use this API version just to check if they need to add the throttle time, which is basically an plus equal one version thing. You know what I mean? That's it. So this is the metadata. So I'm not quite sure if it's going to work because we don't have these brokers set up and all that stuff. And the controller ID, I have no clue. Maybe we need to look it up. But hopefully this can work just out of the get-go. The get-go ban. Aha, I see what's going on here. The client has run out of available brokers to talk to. Kafka, error, decoding packet, correlation ID, didn't match 1 to 3, go 1. Yeah, so what we need to do is this correlation ID. The female version of GG is actually sending to me. It's fine. The correlation ID. So what is the correlation ID? Each time you receive a request, you need to make a response. And basically how because maybe these messages, especially in an asynchronous environment, these messages can come differently in order, right? It's not like a synchronous message exchange, what you see a lot in distributed systems. So you have a correlation ID, which basically said, yeah, listen, I'm going to send you a request with correlation ID 1. So each time you make a response with correlation ID 1, it knows that these two are request-response brothers, siblings. You know what I mean? Well, that's basically what I think. If it's true, I don't know. It's just, I mean, it's logic. I think it is. It's pretty 100% sure that 99% sure that's the correlation ID. 99.9% sure. So this correlation ID sits in the request header here, so we can do, look at that, this hardcoding Timmy stuff. It's going to be the header.correlation ID, and we need to do the same way here. We're going to make it better, no worries. Actually, do we? I can't even type anymore. Look at that, this new keyboard. It's so snappy because I need to press deeper with my old keyboard, but not anymore. So it's so snappy, and I need to, you know what I mean? I need to get used to it. This makes a lot of sense, to be honest, that we are running out of available brokers because we don't have these brokers in here, you know. Brokers are basically an empty thing. So what is a broker? Überhaupt. Aha. Aha. Let's copy this real quick here. Boom. Let's paste that in here. Let's do this. So we have some reference. Actually, how you can also reference is basically by splitting the screen and do something like this, right? So now we have the broker reference on the right. Problem is that the font is so huge that I cannot see what I'm typing. It's like, where the fuck am I here? It's wild. But hey, for you guys, for you chat, I would do everything. I swear to God. Shift K, that doesn't work. Yeah, this is not new. Shift K doesn't work, man. But I just want to have it like a reference. See, I'm a painter. I'm the Bob Ross of programming. I need to have some reference pictures. You know what I mean? All right, so let's fill some broker in, I guess, right? Let me see the node ID. I have no clue. Let's take 1 default, actually. Node ID 1. No, we can't. We need to do this, right? This is not JavaScript. 1, and then we're going to say that we're going to have the host. It's going to be a string. How do we do that? Localhost? Not quite sure that's going to work, to be honest, but hey. And then ports. It's going to be 92. Beverly Hills 9092. Who's remember that? I think nobody was born. Let's see if that's going to work. Oh my goodness. And if did the code packet, more bytes expected. This is basically Google Groups. That's, man, if something that I hate, I don't, listen guys, listen. Who invented Google Groups? Who did that? Who is using that? This is so weird to follow, man. It's like, what the hell is that? Holy shit. Okay, this is like... It's Sarama. Ah, yeah. Of course, it's a thing. You see, I give up. You know, if I don't spot the issue directly, I give up. Don't waste your time. You know? Don't waste your time. So, let's kill this thing. This is localhost. Do we need to... I have no fucking clue. I mean, everything can happen, man. I don't know. Client has run out of more bytes expected. Is that true? Oh yeah, maybe the topic metadata. Maybe that's the thing. No? Where's node ID? Actually, let's just look it up, man. I mean, what are we doing? Kafka binary. And I think that's the last one. Then we can actually start actually doing some stuff, right? How is it called? Metadata. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's what we get, right? Topics. Oh, the topics to fetch metadata for. I see what it is, baby. So we didn't solve anything, but we need to actually. It's very important if we. Can we actually decode that stuff first? To be honest. Metadata. Let's do metadata requests. Is going to be protocol metadata request. Can we use encode? Can we use decode? We can do that. Decode. Wait. Shit. Packet decoder and a version. Oh my goodness, Lord! Let's do that. Log fatal. Oh my god, can we have a, oh man, can we have a larger stack trace? Is it, holy shit, it doesn't stop, man. Out of memory, huh? I'm already migrating to NeoVim. Soft transfer right now using both. Don't want to spend hours setting up everything. Yeah. Welcome to the NeoVim experience, man. Wait, what decoder are we using? This one. Yeah, you know what, guys? Oh no. No, we don't. It's just a request header. Huh? Yo. Wait, does this exist like a protocol.header? No, it is. Stack trace longer than the Eiffel Tower, man. So metadata request is this one. So actually, can we? Maybe it's gonna be. I like this actually more. If we do some decoding stuff on an empty thing. This is. I don't know what this version. I have no fucking clue. Maybe we're gonna. No. Why would that be a problem? Is it a decoder? We do the same thing here, we just... Kevin Rice, Risk. Hey Anthony, can you tell me what color scheme you are using in your NeoVim setup? Groovebox everywhere. What's up, Tangling Treats? Hey, first time catching your stream. What up, man? Thank you so much, man. How you doing with Redis? Yes, we are. I'm gonna upload the video. Well, there are streams, but I'm gonna have a more cut down video with less yapping in the making. Audio and DSP coding in Golang. That might be fireworks. Yeah. Well, NeoVim is the thing. Yeah, Horby again. this debacle don't stop. Huh? This debacle don't stop. Why? Why do we have that? Runtime out of memory. How can you be out of memory? Heap. Cool. Let me see how if we can. Is this Yoko? It's a decoder. That's what I thought. It's a string array. Okay. Yeah. Wait, so is it the decoder? We meta request decodes. What happens if we do protocol? What is the code here? You want a byte? But what is it decoding, huh? I want bytes, but the thing is that we have bytes. The question what it is. Thanks for the follow, Anastas Petrov on YouTube. The yapping is interesting though. Yeah, not everyone, man. Not everyone. But I need more Timmies. We need more Timmies here. You know what I mean? More Timmies need to be men. We need to make them. We need to extend them. Timmies don't like yapping. Man, this protocol thing is the worst experience. I'm actually, why did we pick Kafka, man? This is like, we couldn't. Why didn't we know that from the beginning? Protocol decodes. I think this is fine. Just using a metadata request to decode this thing. And then a version. I don't think it really matters. This version too much. You can take one. Actually, maybe we can take 0. It doesn't really matter, right? There's a string problem. because this decoder is this thing here. The question rather is, maybe it's already this message. Let's do this, raw MSG. Yeah, of course. Wait. He's gonna panic. Of course. And they want to scroll up. Ah, wait, this actually. So, yeah, this is 21, right? 21 is the API key. Let me. API key. API key. 21. You see? Delete track. What? No, the size. This is the size, sorry. Size. This is the version. And this is the key. This is the key. 7. Controller shutdown. What the hell's going on? Wait, let me print out the header. Can we? Yeah. Thanks for the follow, boys. Thank you so much, Luisa and Zionic123. Wait, let me quickly. I'm focusing here. No, wait, this is the header. This, wait. Uno. Size API key. It's the second one. It's 3. The second one is 3. Metadata, exactly. Ah, so sorry, man. Oh, shit. Metadata, that's correct. So we have the metadata coming in. Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Metadata key is this one. We try to serialize this thing. The problem is that, so we can already see what the, but this decoder, does it want to have the full bytes? Or does it want to have the bytes it needs to read to decode that? So what do I mean by that? Where are the other bytes here? Okay, man, what the hell is going on here? Thank you for the subscription, boys. So what is going on here is this. Oh, man. So we put all these bytes into the decoder here, right? Here, right? Protocol, new decoder, this raw MSG, what we read from the connection. So then we're going to decode the header. And the header is basically only this, right? It's 4 bytes, 2 bytes, 2 bytes. This is the header. That's not true. The header is actually, that's not true. The header is going to be four. 224 is 8. 12 client ID. I think we are actually reading. Actually, to be honest, guys, I don't think there's anything for this. Topics, that's what we need. The topics. But we're gonna be smart. Let's do this. Defer. Let's do this. I'm gonna do that. Defer func. Just like that, right? I'm gonna do fmt println this raw MSG. Why? So we don't need to scroll up. This is what I call engineering 101. Shit, but the panic doesn't work like that. Okay, I'm a tinny. I could try. At least I could try. Wait, so I don't think seeing these bytes here. A little bit of debugging, guys. I'm so sorry. Again, you know what I mean? Nice stream. Where are my bytes? Raw MSG. Let's do that again. Did I save this? Yeah. Make. Alright, give me my bytes. Yeah, here. So it's gonna be Sarama, Sarama, Kaf, and I don't know what this is. Like 0, 0. I don't know what this could be. This is gonna tell us 6 Sarama. Is this 6 Sarama? Sarama. 6. 3 plus 3 is 6. Right? So what is this actually? Nobody knows. 7. What are these 4 bytes here? 0. Error message. The error message. Probably the error message. And then it's gonna tell it. Wait, that's not true. I don't know what it is. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. 6 is gonna be Sarama. It's gonna say, hey, 6 string. Sa. Ra. S. A. R. A. Ma. A. 97, 97, 97. And this, what is that? So it's impossible that we decode this message. Zeros or padding probably. Could be. I don't think they use padding yet, to be honest. So the thing is that, of course, it's giving us problems because this decoder, it's done. Where is the rest of the request? We don't know. Maybe it's because we don't specify a topic, do we? No, because we don't do anything, right? We don't say anything here. We're not even producing. Client. Do we need to set a config? Config.topic. Time for GitHub. So I don't think it's, I don't know why, but wait, let me actually, how do we do that? GitHub, Sarama, Golang, client. Let's do that real quick here. Boom. And they will never reply. Of course I'm replying, man. Changelog, I don't care. Examples. Producer, interceptors, consumer group. Let's take that. Main. Wait, we don't want that. We don't producer. Something with producer where we want. Tenix producer is fine. Main. Leading code. Thanks for the follow, Glenn. Imons. Thanks for the subscription, Anthony. Is it me or is Sarama looks way more complicated than the other one, to be honest? Wait, where is the fucking topic, man? Where is the topic? Where do we set the topic? That's the question. Oh, we do it with a on a This sounds borrow. Holy crap, man! Look at this. Oh my god. Borrow, man. I'm gonna start producing here. Do we want an async producer or wait? Do we have a? Oh, we have it. Oh, this is the producer actually. Oh yeah, I see. Producer. Send message. Oh man, this is like, what the hell? This is so fucking complex. Can you even make more complex programs? What is this? You probably need this message sheet. Holy crap. Where's the producer message? Is it this? Yeah, it is. Actually, so complex. Topic. Toolbar. Wait, is it gonna return an error? Oh shit, partition offset and an error. Okay. Partition offset part partition offset R. Okay, let's do that. Print ln partition and the offset. At least we're producing stuff, but we get the same error, right? I shouldn't know that. At least it's already there for later on, you know what I mean? Why is Brew cooking today? No yapping, man. I want to get past this roadblock of this protocol, and then it's the API versions, and then it's the metadata, and how many fucking bullshit are they going to send me? I don't care about this. Let me produce. Let me produce. Actually, we need to have this. Wait. So the problem is in here in this protocol metadata requests. If we decode the decoder is already depleted for some reason. So I'm using this library completely wrong. That's probably the problem. However, what if we do this? Actually, to be honest, return here. And FMT just say like, yo, actually, yo, print out the raw MSG here. So we're only gonna see that if we need to handle the metadata requests. Boom. So this is the metadata request. So good music, man. Nice. So, okay. 7 is this thing. 0, that's the... something else. I feel dancing, man. What's going on? Who's gonna dance with me? 7. This is this 0. 4 bytes 0 thing. Error. I think it's the arrow stuff. Actually, the arrow stuff is 16. It's 2 bytes. But anyway. And then it's gonna... I don't know what it doesn't really matter. The 6 is how long this string is. And we don't know what the rest is. It's gonna be a topic. It's gonna be empty stuff. But why? Right? Why? So the problem, what I think it is, what I think is happening is that this guy here, this dude, is trying to decode this metadata request. And it's going to read these topics. But this guy is reading a huge number. And it's getting out of memory. I think that's what happening. That's what I'm assessing here. Yeah. Aber ja. There's gonna be a slice of topics. It's version 1. Wait, do we have multiple versions? It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Ah, this is Boolean. Could be, right? Could be that we are version 4. You know what I mean? Could be that we are here. Which the last thing is a Boolean. Which could be 1 byte. How many bytes is Boolean? How many bytes? How many bytes is a Boolean? 2 bytes, but that's not true. Sometimes it's being encoded as 1. You know what I mean? Why would you encode a boolean into 2 bytes if you only need 1? Can you explain that to me? How about yeah, pigeon guy the missile. He knows. I'm doing a lot of these small things in my streams from time to time, and a lot of people don't realize, or basically they don't say it, but maybe they giggle from time to time if they know these inside things from. And you got one. So I'm trying to let's put the music at 3. That basically means that we're cooking. Bool is 1 byte and go. Yeah, and yeah. Like I said, 2 bytes. I don't understand why they reply that. Because if you do something like this, guys, if you do, for example, yes, it's true, and you do something like reflects size of. Does that exist? I think it is. It's not. There is a way. There's a way to get the size of this thing. Is it not? I thought I had something like that. Oh, it's unsafe. Yeah, it's unsafe. I'm so sorry. Unsafe. Size off. Unsafe. Unsafe. Is this VS Code? Is it unsafe? Are we tripping? Do I lose my my BMF belt? Oh man. Aha. Yes. Look at that. We can't. We need to do FMT, println, do this, and that. Make this thing. Look at that. Boom. It's 1. You see? So you're right. That's why I'm telling you. Sometimes it could be 1. And in case of Golang, this could probably be a boolean. And wait, we have sa, r, a, m, a. And then we have this 4 bytes. And then the boolean. So what the hell is that? Oh wait, this could actually be... No. Oh yeah, this, I know what this is. This is the correlation ID. Because it just made a new request and incremented the correlation ID. That's why I know. I'm gonna be a Kafka binary protocol specialist. People are gonna call me for forensics and all that stuff. You know what I mean? If something happened, somebody died, I'm gonna be there, and I'm gonna be in this in this Kafka protocol, and I'm gonna say, yeah, well, it's the correlation ID. I'm missing 2 maybe. That's what's gonna happen. Forensics. Yeah, this Boolean stuff now we know, right? But I'm thinking, because they say here on the documentation once again. Actually, to be honest, we could go to Kafka client binary protocol, and it's gonna basically guide me to this guy's repo here, this one. And let's dig into this thing, because this helped me a little bit out from time to time. Let's go into this metadata thing. Response. Wait, actually, request maybe first. Aha. You see, it's a boolean, a slice of string. But why does it not request me any topic? You know what I mean? It's like... Let me try to figure something out. So new decoder. We need this byte. We could do raw MSG, but then we take... 4, 6, 8, 12. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I took 12 bytes, man. I took 12 bytes from you, you know what I mean? I took 12 of these motherfuckers. Maybe we need to make a new decoder of the raw message again. Is that a thing? Is that a thing, guys? Thanks for the follow, Popov. Popov 10. I cannot even decode this message. It's actually wild. Bellow Great White Accelerator. Where's my bytes? Last resort. Wait, no, let's take this one actually. How many bytes is Boolean? Can you decode this Kafka request? Chat, believe it or not, but ChatGPT is very good at this, man. It's very good at detecting what's going on. One can decode, yes, Team Timmy. Nonetheless, of course, that's what we said. That's what I was thinking, right? Is this going to be a Booleanos, which is basically this from this message. Hey, hello. How long does it take? How long does it take, man? Right, like I said before, this is going to be the Boolean. But now we need to ask us the question, why is topics this? Topics is like 255, 255. 255, 255. These bytes do we get? This is like, huh? Okay, we cannot save that. I understand. I completely respect that. Sometimes it bugs. Oh man, verdomme. Of course not, I need to paste it in again, right? Actually, let's do that. Let's say it's Go. Let's say it's Go. In Go, I receive this byte request from the Kafka client. Left side, yeah, true. Copy from the chat history. I know, yeah, yeah. Like I'm not an expert in using ChatGPT. I'm not gonna lie. There appears to be structures in the way it's common for network protocols. Yada yada. We know. We know that. Hey Anthony, loving your stream. Could you help me in approaching a solution in processing UDP multicast packets in asterisk cut 062 format and store the parsed data into the database? Can we use Kafka? Oof, man. Yeah, is the API key? Yes. Yeah, no. Yeah. This is a correlation idea. Yes, man. 6 indicates the bytes of yes, man. Sarama. And then this could be another tool often used to represent a special value such as -1. Okay, -1, man. Because there are no, yes, probably it's -1 if there are no. Why would they do that? Thanks, IKEA, for the Prime subscription. Much appreciated, man. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wait, I have an idea. I think we need to set... Please stop. It's okay. Stop. Stop. Can you write... Man, this keyboard. Can you write me a good config for the Sarama package in Golang for the producer? Just type like a Tim in here, for a producer. Because I want a config. I think we're missing something in the config why it's not giving us any topics, and the reason why it is giving us -1. And the problem is then this package is going to do something weird, and that's why we get this panic. Shopify, but why don't you? Huh? This is not this IBM. Guys, I mean, is Google that smart? And the only thing I gave him is IBM Shopify, and I get this Kafka. Shopify Ceramic is no IBM. Do you believe this is coincidence? I don't think so. I don't think so. What is he doing here? Well, you can do it like that. You can do an input thing. Yes, fine. It doesn't really matter. So let me just copy this whole bang, man. We already have that, huh? We need the gin channel FSAP. Man! Yeah, it doesn't really, actually, to be honest, decoding this stuff doesn't really matter because there is no topic information anyway. So... Oh yeah, wait. That's fine. I'm gonna use ChatGPT, it's gonna help me because how would I use this? Because we are basically dumping in information, we don't know if it's actually correct, right? It's still busy. Okay. I don't trust it, but hey. Why not, right? Actually, I can... Let me paste that in here real quick. Wait. What is he doing? I'm confused here, wait. Paste too much, pasted too much. Let's delete that. Let's copy this again. Paste it in, let's save. Okay, topic metadata is gonna be protocol, right? Protocol. This is wrong. Slice, what do we have? gonna be 0. Topic is a string. Could be that. Paste that in. Delete this. Wait. Leave that. Leave that. Delete this thing. Delete this. Comma here. Done. The NeoVim was a public repo. Public repo. Wait, what's going on, man? Partition metadata. Also this. Oh yeah, it's that, yeah. Partition metadata. Wait, is that correct? Slice even. Holy crap. It's a slice even. I have no clue what the leader is. You see, I don't know what we need to do. We're gonna configure this wrongly, I guess. There's gonna be a pointer to this thing. We're gonna configure this wrongly. Okay. Publish this. I have no clue what I need to do here. Laka. We're missing data. This is the response, which is, we have this correlation ID is that one. That's the body. We decode this into a byte. Slice. And write to the connection. And this is what we get. Annoying, isn't it? Can you place? Yeah, this was basically artists, guys. For the music, it's art lists. You basically need to pay for that, but it's non-copyright music, right? Because if I play any other song, it's directly demonetized and all that stuff, right? And this music is basically good for me to use, and I can have some nice playlists, right? I think they have some free. I don't know if you can use it for free. I don't know. Not quite sure. Need to check it. But I know that I pay for it a little bit. Okay. Especially for you guys, so you have some good music. Oh man, it's so bad. I don't want to do this. I want to put this. I want to continue this stuff. I just want to, you know what I mean? I don't want to figure this out. That's not what our plan was, right? That's not the plan. A little bit of this is fine, but it's getting too far. Right? We wanna insert into a server. We wanna do stuff. We wanna put it into a ring buffer, and we wanna consume and produce and show all this cool stuff. But now we are stuck in this protocol, and it doesn't fucking work. Because I'm using libraries from the fucking Stone Age. 6 years ago, of course, it's gonna be some problem, right? There's gonna be some problem here. He's gonna miss 20,000 versions. Of course, it's gonna be a problem. Of course. Wait, documentation. Actually, Let me read the documentation here about arrays. Each time I zoom in, I get the same problem. It's the whole thing. It's like this Kafka thing is not this Kafka thing is not, it hates me. It hates me. Redis loved me. Kafka hates me. So look at this, guys. A null array is represented with a length of -1. But because of the nature of the binary protocol, where they do not wanna, where they cannot represent unsigned integers, right? You cannot represent that. How would you represent -1 in binary? How would you do that? You can't. That's why this represents -1. And this boolean is search for config, man. What am I doing? Wait, config.auto. Look at that. True. It's gonna be 1. It's not gonna be 1. Huh? Maybe. Okay. No, yeah, I see. No. This metadata thing, this is basically what we need to fetch from the config. To it doesn't really matter. So the thing is that is -1. It's fine. That we cannot read that, all good. But that we cannot write this thing, that's a problem, right? Where's the response? Here. My brain is in this state of thinking what the problem could be, because we're missing bytes here, right? Insufficient data to decode packets. Insufficient data to decode a packet. More bytes expected. So that basically means that this metadata response is kinda not correct. Okay. Thanks for the follow, Matthias. Matthias 88. Born in 88? Are you born in 88, man? I'm from 86. Could be that 88 is just a random number you picked because other Matthias was already taken. Could be. what I would do. Wait, we are in the wrong thing. So, yep, I was taken 9088 exactly. Then you are basically 35, 36. That's a beautiful and mid 30s, man. That's amazing to be. That's the best spot you can be in. That's, yeah. You're peaking, my man. You're peaking. You're at your peak. Node ID 1, localhost. So that's fine. We do the same thing. Port, perfectly fine. Then we have topics here. Wait. Controller ID. It's not being set. Topics. Topics. Code is 0. Topic example topic is fine. Let me do. I think it's gonna be foo. Where is this topic? Foobar. Foobar topic, huh? Foobar topic. But there's some metadata. 0, 0, 1, 1, 2. What's that? Ah, I see. Okay, okay, okay. This correlates. Okay, okay. Got this. What's ESR? Never heard of. Leader ID 1, partition index 0, partition index 0, leader ID 1. So this is gonna, this should be a good thing. This should be a good thing. But we are missing data. In 32, in 32, in 32. Is it encoded? Is it encoded exactly like we want that to be? Yeah. In 16, error code. Yes. Partitions needs a name. It's not. It doesn't. In version 0 it needs a name. It needs a name and is internal even. So it's probably a version problem we have. Hey man, debug this, man. This is like, this is not your average job, man. I mean, this is not your average thing. It's like, this is a little bit annoying. Why is it a 1 here? Huh? I lost track what the heck we are trying to solve now. We want to respond. What we are trying to solve is we get a metadata request and we want to respond with a metadata response. The problem is if we respond with this big ass response here, if we do that, we get insufficient data to decode, so we're missing bytes. So it's probably an older version that's returning way too less information, hence way less bytes. It's expecting X amount of bytes and it gets way less. You know what I mean? That's basically summary of life. You expect too much, but you get way less. That's what it is. What's your accent? It's Dutch, man. It should be Dutch. Vlaams. Vlaams accent. Where is the name? Is it in topic metadata? It's in topics. Boom, boom. It doesn't have that. It's the topic. It's the topic itself. That's the name. I see. Okay. Boom, boom. Do we have a version set somewhere? Because we need to decode this, right? With the version decoder. Header API version. God fucking damn it, man! And that was basically one of the rules. Well, one of the rules. If you want to do a Kafka clone, it needs to support the official Kafka client. If we did Redis, it supports the official Redis client. So we could cheese that and make a Kafka clone-ish with our own internal stuff, but that doesn't count. The challenge is make a clone of supporting the official library. So we need to do these protocols. But this protocol is wild, man. It's so old and dusty, Kafka. It's so old and it always felt old and dusty. And it still is old and dusty. What team is that? Groovebox, of course. Groovebox, man. Can somebody fucking figure this out? Come on. Help me, guys. Help me. The Prime is stealing my people, man. And Xodin also. I'm streaming at the fucking wrong time. I need to stream some another time. Because even Xodin and the Prime, they are basically stealing all my people. They're stealing all my people. That's the problem. God damn it. Stealing all the people. Yeah, what do we need to do? There's also, the problem is there is no debug. It's not like it's telling us what's going on, right? It's just, oh, you're missing in bytes. Yeah, okay, but how many? How many do we miss? Tell me that. Tell me that. Wait. What we could do is basically just print out these bytes and hopefully we find something, but it's not gonna be. It's not gonna be something, right? Boom. These are the bytes that we send back. This one here. So 71 bytes. This is the yeah. What is this? 00. Wait a minute. Wait, it's gonna be correlation ID, okay. Correlation ID, 1 is basically the whole bullshit, and then yeah. $71 bytes. Should be right. Hello, my friend. Hello, Francisco. What's up, man? What's going? What's popping? What's going on, guys? Hey, if you're not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, guys, check it out if you're coming from Twitch. And if you're on YouTube and you're not yet subscribed and you're watching me now, you should think about... You should press that button, you know what I mean? Make grandma proud, right? We promised her 1k subscribers, 100k subscribers by the end of the year. And yeah, I cannot let my grandma down, you know what I mean? Cannot let her down. Alright, can we do something? Can we quickly, actually a little bit, we need to do a little bit other thing real quick here, because it's like, this protocol, man. Yeah, Orendon, so you're telling the client the response size. Well, the thing is, everything is fine. It's gonna be the exact same bytes, but it's expecting more for the request that I want. It's the last thing we need to do. It's the last thing. It's probably the metadata, and we can start producing here. Yeah, this is ChatGPT tab. Yeah, because why? Because ChatGPT is pretty good in decoding your. Why did we use it for? If you wait, you see, this is basically we paste in a bunch of bytes, and it can automatically kind of know that it's Kafka and blah blah blah, and the reverse engineering it's actually reverse engineering the bytes, so we don't need to, you know what I mean? That's what it's doing actually. And also, for example, this is like the topic metadata, right? And you need to fill in a lot of bullshit in here. I have no clue what I need to fill in here. Partition error codes, probably 0, but the leader, and how does these values correlate? So that's what I actually also asked on ChatGPT, like, hey, listen, give me a default config that might work. And so we filled that in. These kind of things, right? These kind of things, very, very interesting. It hallucinates a lot. Yeah, you cannot actually trust that stuff. But hey, sometimes you're so desperate that you need to use that thing. Are we there yet? No, we don't, man. We fucking don't! I'm actually, normally I know something what you could try, but now it's like we need to have more buys, but yeah, I mean. Oh, yeah. How can we do that? I mean, we can actually just keep writing to this thing, right? We could. I mean, how many bytes does it need? Can we do that? We can't. We can't, right? The value of that is never used, huh? Yeah, I know. I know, man. Yeah, we don't know. We don't know. It's a bad idea. It's a bad idea. It's a bad idea. Come on, man. Can we do... Can we actually skip the protocol for now and just do something else? Because I'm actually so fucking burned out, man, with this thing. Like, fried even. Like, ugh. But we need messages to test, right? Well, actually, to be honest, we can fix that. We can fix that because we can actually fix that. Because we're gonna handle this connection, we're gonna do some bullshit. At a certain point of time, it's going to produce messages. The question is, how do they come in this protocol? Are they coming one by one, or it's in a batch? And that's maybe, remember that we are solving this subscribers, that we are solving that assessment. And they were talking about batch. Maybe that's what it meant. That we're gonna have them in one message batch, or they're gonna come as messages on itself, on its own. Now that I think about that, so you see that so many weeks ago we were doing that. I think so many days ago we were doing that assessment, and we were questioning ourselves, hey, well, what would a batch be with Kafka? And now that we are actually doing this protocol ourselves, now we are, hey, wait, the batch could be that it's coming in one message, or that it basically comes in, you know what I mean, you know what I mean? That's good. That's why doing these things and struggling from time to time is very important, because it's gonna open up a lot of, it's gonna fill a lot of black holes in your mind. You know. Hello, my friend. What's up, Francisco Lille? What's going on? But in the meantime, what we could do is we can assume that if we get a message, what is message? So we're gonna have some data here, we don't know, but we need a topic probably, right? It's gonna be a string, because that's what we need. Let's make these things. You see that my GG is so broken and sometimes it doesn't register anymore, right? If I want to go out of insert mode, I press GG and sometimes it doesn't register because I think the J key, this key, right? This, you see, this key, I think this is the most keystrokes of them all, I think. This J key. I think it's a little bit borked. Yeah, so now we need to have this thing. Chan. Yes, fine. Actually, can we make it like this buffer? Do we want to have this message in this buffer? Probably not. Problem is, if you're gonna keep this message in this buffer, it's unnecessary. This unnecessary topic, right? Not quite sure. We're gonna see. Wait, but that's gonna be the message. Wait, do we need to have this buffered? No. We don't want that. Or maybe we do. Not quite sure. When in doubt, press on buttons. As server, let's make a loop here. Oh man, this keyboard is wild. I'm gonna use my other, I think. It's so snappy. My other one is so toki and takes some muscles. This snaps too much. Maybe I need to get used to it. But I love this old keyboard so hard, man. I don't know what it is. It's like, it's iconic. Let's do for select. Why is it trying to do a test here? Case as message gonna be this as message channel. Actually, much better, not gonna lie. Wait, so we have this message channel here. We're gonna print the message out. Let's say got a new message, just like that. Of course, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna say yada yada yada, but it's fine. Actually, fine. That's fine here. So normally we're gonna actually, when we're gonna receive that here, right? This producing is gonna be here. It's gonna be like this, right? It's gonna be case protocol dot produce key, right? That's gonna be something like that, right? So here's where we produce. Here is where we produce, right? Something like that. But because the protocol shenanigans is going on, what we're gonna do is we're gonna mock it a little bit. So we're gonna go to main. What is this? Wait, is this? So Rama stuff is fine. Do we need to connect them? No, we don't. Not now. So let's do this. I'm gonna fix that. So we don't need to hassle that on stream, so we can do the good stuff. We're gonna sleep until the server is boot up, and then we can actually use the server message channel to pipe in a new message to mock the protocol that we're gonna receive a message, and it's gonna be a message like that, and it's gonna give us some bytes, right? For example, foo bar bus message, bus with a Z. And then it's going to be a topic, because it's going to produce to a topic. It's going to be more stuff, I think, like a consumer group or something. But no, it's not true. No, it's not true. It's going to be topic, the foobar topic, actually. My message. Wait, is it data like that? It is. Foobar. That's what's going to happen. And then we're going to actually... real quick. Alright, so now we're gonna have a new message, and that's gonna be that one, right? We will figure up, I will figure the protocol out, no worries. So we can actually do some stuff. Or at least find a good library with an up-to-date version protocol shenanigans. Okay, that's that. So the next thing is, each time we're gonna get that, we're gonna put this thing into, where is this message sheet here, right? So what we're gonna do, low-key, is say something like something, and this is stupid. We're gonna use a ring buffer. We're gonna use a ring buffer, but like pseudocode, we're gonna grab the buffer and we're gonna append buffer, and we're gonna insert this message, right? Low key. Actually, new offset. That's not. That's from a producer. That's the standpoint. Something like that. Thanks for the follow, Blush Poppy. Yes. Actually, do we need the topic? We're gonna see, because right now what we also need to do is use the topics as the topics. Don't we have topics here? How does it called here? How do we call that? Man, what we're also gonna do is I'm gonna. We have proto, but do we have proto itself? Yeah, we have. Let's copy all this bullshit over because it's in the way. API version key. Let's do that real quick. Clean it up, clean it up, clean it up. Let's go! Decode header, decode string, API version, decode even more. Put that into here and call it a day. Save that, kill that. Actually, kill this. Open up main here. Boom. Alright. Shit. This is handling the message. What we're gonna do with this one, handling the connection. We're gonna put that. You could actually grab it. We're gonna do it like this. Oh shit, man. I wanna keep this, to be honest. It's fine. It's fine. Let me open up the server so I know how we call that. The C offsets. That's basically the consumer offsets. Yeah, we don't need that actually, to be honest, right now, because we don't have consumers. What happened to switching to new Vim? It's not quite done yet, guys. It's not quite done yet, right? So I mean, like I said, if somebody can make, why do we have no main? What's going on here? If somebody can make Groovebox look the same as here, I use it. Problem: white, yellow. You see, yellow, white, aqua, red, purple, orange, aqua, orange, aqua. You know? Hey, I'm used to that, man. I'm sitting in my editor for so long. I'm used to that. Besides that, it's the exact same, right? I don't need more. I don't need anything more. Just that stuff. That's the only thing. And what I also don't like is when look at that, when I'm in here, it basically changed everything to yellow. Why the fuck is that in a kickstart? What kind of an idiot uses that? Why would you even do that? I mean, get that the fuck out of my config. I don't know where it is. The next step is this. If I do that, I indent this, save this, it's gone. I mean, what the hell is that even, man? I mean, now it works. Not anymore. I mean, how can I use this as a professional coding superstar? Let me know. I can't. So if somebody has time, because I don't, can completely copy this. If somebody can fix this, then it's fine, and I'm using this because it does the same thing, right? I'm pressing the same keys on the same monitor, and it does the same thing. So I don't care using NeoVim, but it needs to work. That's the thing. It needs to work, right? That's what needs to happen. You know? Yeah, that's super weird. I don't know what's going on. I don't know, man. So we don't need this, right? It's fine. Yeah, the problem is we cannot continue without this protocol because Kafka is so fucking simple that because I need these offsets, right? The consumer group. Well, we don't need to because I don't think it's going to send one in the beginning, unless we explicitly say that it's going to be a consumer group configured. But I mean, Kafka is just putting things into a buffer, and when the next message comes to consume it, you just return from that. So what we actually could do is this, because it's going to be important. We could do something like this, consumers, and I think it's going to be a map of my ByteDart. I think I have a potential solution for your meta response thingy. Yeah, let me know. Let me know right now if it's in Discord. Let's do it. But we need these consumers, and what I would do is like this. What I mostly do is a netcom, right? A netcom into a boolean or something. But the problem is with this that is it the same fucking song again? We probably want to have a map with this net, probably a string, and what that's going to be is the remote address of the connection into, let's say we're going to make a consumer or something, a consumer struct. So let's make that consumer. This keyword is way better. I don't know what it is. It's like, this feels so good, and it feels so mechanical, but this keyboard is like, it's so stocky, and it flows. It's like your fingers are flowing. That's what my girl sometimes says, like that my fingers are flowing, and that's exactly what it's here. You know what I mean? So this consumer. So I think we could do a string to a consumer here, and maybe we could actually have that in Redis we call this peer, but I think consumer is better. Actually, that's not true, right? Because it could be a producer. Let's do that. But how do we know? How do we know? Actually, maybe we could do this. Have you ever tried an ergo keyboard? Well, I see a lot of people using that, and it looks so good, and I can 100% imagine that it's so good for your for everything, for your wrists and for your shoulder and your natural holding. Because I'm using this how do you call that? 60% keyboards, which is even more like in a small position. I can imagine these ergos are way better. The thing is that going from a normal keyboard to an ergo one that's nasty, man. That's like that's back to kindergarten, you know what I mean? Let's go back to school, because you need to reprogram your muscle memory. Yeah, but I think that if you're used to it, it's way better, way better. But yeah, like I said, try to reprogram yourself without being frustrated. You know, try to do that. It's not so bad. Well, I don't know. I didn't try. I don't know how this layout is, but I can imagine that it takes a couple of months of daily training. Yeah, but Pamota, a couple of months. That's, man. That's already way is long. But I think it's necessary because it's a big switch. But if you're young, I would do it if you can. Why not? It's gonna be better on the long run. Also, buy a good chair. Also very important if you sit a lot. My glasses, put some blue filter glasses on, also very important. Grandma doesn't have a couple of months to spare. We need full productivity. Yeah, man, we need that. So now I'm thinking I'm gonna just name it peers like I always do, instead of making things different. But we're gonna map it to a string, which is gonna be a con remote address, and then we are going to map that to, let's make a boolean for now, because I think no, it's not true. We're gonna make a peer, because I think what we're gonna do is this, right? Is consumer, because we're gonna, do we know at the beginning? That's why we need this protocol. Do we know from the beginning what connection is connecting? We don't know that, right? We don't know if it's a producer. We don't know if it's a consumer. We don't care, to be honest, because it's a connection. It can produce and consume. It's fine. That's what I think. And if this protocol works, if we have something cool and we can actually, well, if we have something that works, then we can test that. If there's a difference between connecting with a producer or connecting with a consumer. But otherwise, I would say we're going to name this peer. Just peer like this. And then we can actually say if it's a consumer or a producer, right? It's consumer. If it's false, it's a producer. If it's true, it's a consumer. Pretty easy. Something like that. And of course, we need to com, which is going to be a net com, right? Something like this. So actually, we need to make that. Peers make map string peer. To be honest, we cannot do that. We need a pointer to this thing. Why? Because we're going to change that. Right? This is consumer thing. We're going to change that on the fly. So we're going to make a map to pointer peers. Just like that. So now, each time there's a connection, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a mutex. Previous time, I rather use a channel. But I think for these peers, it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to make a mutex. It's going to be a sync RW mutex here. That's what I'm going to... We're going to switch things up. It's fine. You could use a channel. But hey, it's just a peer. There's not going to be a bottleneck with a mutex. Just for adding and deleting your peers, right? So connection, why do we do that? Handle com here. Boom, boom, boom. Connection here. Accept. Go handle com. Let's do it here. To be honest, this handle com should be... Why is it not formatting here? Look at that. It's formatting 2 lines, but it's not formatting directly under. It's weird. But this loop needs to be somewhere else because this is weird behavior. Normally it would always do that. I think it's the for loop maybe. How will that work? Is the offset is per topic and partition? Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Well, that's what I had it in my mind. Like, it's going to be a problem, maybe. It's per partition. That's something we didn't actually, didn't thought about. We have topics, but we don't have partitions. And consumer groups, topics, but we don't have partitions. Do we want that? Probably we do, because it's Kafka, right? But it's fine. Let's just gradually build this up until we come into a problem. What I'm doing, what I was trying to do here. Disconnections. Real quick. Com. This one. Actually, handle com. Go in here. Perfectly fine. Let's do it here. I'll do it here. Let's add it here. Yeah. Where's this gonna be a right? Yeah. Let's do this, and then do we defer here? No, we don't. As peers, com remote adder. I'm gonna do this remote adder. Yeah, I'm thinking. The same time I'm typing is hard. There's gonna be a new peer. Let's do that. Actually, we don't have a constructors, but it's fine. As consumer, we don't know yet, to be honest. But what? Wait, this needs to be cut.string here, right? Yeah, just string like this, and then we're gonna say that the connection is com, just like that, something like this, and then we're gonna say s and we unlock. Yes, that's that. The thing is, what happens if we... Oh, we don't use it, right? That's gonna be fine. Okay, I know this is a problem, guys. Don't worry about that. It's gonna be fixed whenever we have more cases in here, like a quit channel or something. We need to stop the server. How do we do that? We could actually... I use a quit channel, right? Let's make it real quick, because otherwise people are gonna trip about that. As quit channel. Let's do break. Actually, let's return here. There's no quit channel, I know. Quit chan struct. What a type hint, man. Make chan actually struct. How do we do that? Actually, chan, man. Oh, it's getting late. You know what I mean? Yeah, something like that. So now this 4 warning is gone. Right, so that's good. Let me see. I feel you want to do many things at once, and in this protocol part, you need to go slow and read the documentation. That's 100% correct. Let me quickly see. I felt the same last video. Exactly, 100%. Wait, you have 100% correct. But the problem is, guys, that time is not on our side. You know. And that if you're making content online and you're basically sitting 1 hour reading documentation, people are going away, right? That's a problem. So you need to hopefully find these problems so fast, in the hope that you can find them fast so people stick watching your channel. Because why would I stream? I'm basically streaming for 2 hours, making zero to less money. You know what I mean? I don't make any money with streaming, right? Is this my hobby? No, it's not my hobby. I could do other things. So I need to retain my people as much as possible. That's what I need to do. That's a business requisite you need to have if you wanna eventually get somewhere with this kind of a side hustle. You know what I mean? So I need to hopefully find this documentation. I need to find these problems very fast, and at a certain point of time, if I cannot find it, I'm gonna spend time in the morning, try to figure it out, like a little bit of preparation, very quickly, like very briefly test some stuff, in the hope I can pick up on my stream and give it a little bit of a push, so we don't need to do a lot of boring stuff. But from time to time, we hit these roadblocks where even, yeah, it can take hours. It can even take days to figure these things out. You know that, right? As a programmer, it can take days. It can even take weeks. But that's the time we don't have. So I need to gamble here and hopefully figure it out myself very fast. In this case, we didn't. That's unfortunate. But I would recommend, if you do something yourself, that you take, indeed, like you mentioned, take some time reading this documentation, especially the Kafka one, because that's a wild one. But in the meantime, we do this, and we will figure it out. Golang are we using? Golang, I'm your lower. Oh, nice. What language was it meant to replace? I don't think it don't want to replace any language. I think it's some... maybe Python and C and a bit of C++ or something. You know what I mean? Like these... I don't know. I think actually, to be honest, they want to replace C++. The Google ones. That's what I think. For Google. All these tools and all this side stuff they have, I thought it was to replace that kind of a stack they had back then. Of course, Golang will not replace C++ here, right? You know what I mean? Let me quickly think here. You also need to understand that this is coming completely from imagination, right? This is not coming from any pre-scripted tutorial or book. This is coming directly from inside my head. That's not that easy. It's not that easy to do all that stuff, think about, and you need to type, you need to read chat, and you need to do all that stuff at the same time. It's not that easy. It never was. So sometimes I need to think. And that's a little bit of the problem I still have, but it's already better. Is that if I think if I'm quiet for if I'm quiet for 20 seconds, that's bad. I think if you stream, you need to be talking the whole fucking time, or people will dip them out. And that's something that I did from the first time I streamed. It's something that I imprinted that in my mind. Like, listen, whatever happens, you're gonna keep fucking talking the whole fucking stream. That's very important, because Because you need to realize that if you want to stream, and let's say, okay, for you guys it does not matter, right? Let's say you're in my stream and I'm talking to you and I'm 20 seconds quiet because I'm doing something. You have the context, right? You guys know, okay, he's probably thinking about something. It's fine. You're chatting, you're doing whatever, right? But if somebody new comes into the stream, if somebody new clicks my stream, and I'm sitting there thinking, not talking, not doing anything, he's gone. He's ciao. He's back to the Primogen stream, or Tsoding, or whatever. And that's very important, and that's what I think. That's why that's why it basically kind of worked for me, because I'm that entertaining, well, entertaining, quote quote. I'm that that's verbal communication all times, and combining this all with coding is very hard. You know what I mean? Don't you get throat problems from talking on stream? Of course we do. Of course. It is. Yeah. What do you think? It's difficult to entertain new and seasoned code at the same time. That's true. That's true, because you also need to explain stuff, right? From time to time. It's so, I don't understand. It's so fucking hard, man. It's not like I can easily just do this, right? Open up where it is, my fucking hub, boom. Open up Twitter and talk about bullshit. Sitting here, like how do you call it? Just chatting, and I can stream for 8 fucking hours, man. And we are gonna have a fucking good time. We could do reviews and reactions and talk shit and tell some stories. We could do that. It's easy. But coding, man, drains you like a maniac. Because you need to think about stuff. That's hard. Matthias, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much, Matthias, for the gifted sub. Just to do a talk stream, I would do that, man. I would love to do that. It's more me. Like do some just chatting stuff. You know what I mean? Do some reactions, checking some new technologies. You know, playing a game or something, you know what I mean? I don't know, it's something like that. But this coding, so like for now it's like 2 hours. I'm actually done, right? I'm actually completely exhausted already, because it's yeah. Asmongold just talks. That's what makes or breaks streamers. Yeah, it is. It's the same thing like Sam Sulek, right? He doesn't even edit his videos. And he's getting 2 million subscribers. It's crazy, you know what I mean? How can we start with Godot? You just open, you just start. It's very simple. I'm actually planning to make Golang for absolute timmies. Golang for absolute timmies. Like a free YouTube video for complete timmies. You know what I mean? You never seen Go. You barely had an orgasm in JavaScript. Something like that. Something like, yo. Something that starts with the package main. You know what I mean? Package main. Why? Import. You see that, like, from scratch. For total noobs. Yeah. That's what I'm planning. Because I see there's a lot of timmies. Well, there are a lot of people that are interested in Go. But coming to my channel is very, very in-depth topics already, you know what I mean? They come to Kafka from scratch. You see this protocol behavior. You see bits and bytes. You know what I mean? Wazis and woozies and fugazis. And yeah, it's like, oh shit. You know? Although the full-time Go dev course covers the beginning of Go, right? It covers basically the most important stuff for timmies before we start for jimmies, and we actually end with slimmies or something like that. Why are you interested in coding from scratch? Let me tell you a secret, Akbar Ahmad. I really hate it, but it's democracy. You know what I mean? It's the people has chosen, right? The people has chosen that I needed to do the Kafka thing, so that's why we do that, right? Thank you so much again, man. Mansoor with the 3 gifted subs. There's a hype train. Can we actually reach level 3, please? Can we do that? So I get a new skill. At level 3, I get a new skill. Blind. Or vanish. Check Discord. Let us check Discord, man. Let's check thing. Actually, we need to this DMs. Who's that? There's a new short. Actually, are we gonna check the new short from the editor and we're gonna rate him from 0 to 10 how good he edits my shorts. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. But first of all, I'm gonna check here. Man, the whole fucking thing. What the hell is this? Wait, can I do that? Can I do this? Yeah, I will not leak. Can't even zoom in here. Create metadata response. Thanks for the follow on YouTube, subscription on YouTube actually. It's a little bit weird, right? People on YouTube subscribe, people on Twitch follow, but people on Twitch subscribe to the channel. It's like, it's very complicated. Quick question, I was checking out your course. Which is the HMX course closed for enrollment? Why is the HMX course closed for enrollment, ATM? It is not. Is it closed? How can it be closed? How is that even possible? Maybe I'm gonna make a very bad joke. I'm not gonna do it. Let me see. Let me investigate real quick. Build scalable applications here. What is this? Checkout, copy checkout link. Preview. It's fine. It's fine, man. It's in the link in the description. Wait, look at that. You go to YouTube, right? You click this, you find my channel. For example here, this one. Pause the video so you cannot hear my voice. You go to 33% off pre-sale. Click this link. Boom, you're here. And then you buy here. You know what I mean? Put in your information. Expiration and CSV. CVC. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. What's up? Calso Costa 99. Okay, when I check the course out, at the bottom of the page it says this course is closed for enrollment. Can you link it? Can you link that? That's weird because some people bought the course and then they cannot find where to start it. It's like, man, yeah. What were we doing? Oh yeah, we were reading Mansoor's thing here. So what is different here? But you basically metadata response, this, yeah. Oh, I do this, okay, fine. It's the whole response what the client expects. So what's basically then different with what we had? Is internal. Is internal. Is this we don't have, right? We don't have this. We only had error code, topic name, and is internal. So that maybe that's the thing. So we're missing actually one byte. But does it work? Did you test that? What is Kafka and its purpose? Kafka and its purpose is basically to let me explain here real quick. And then we're gonna check out the shorts that's being edited because I have an editor. Let's call it out. So what is the purpose of Kafka? Let's do this, guys. Class, pay attention. Let me pick a beautiful crayon here. What is the purpose of Apache Kafka? Question mark. All right. So there are multiple purposes, right? Because Kafka is basically what you say a message queue, a message broker, which basically, let's start with a simple form, like simplest explanation, and then we go to an how do you say that? How is it getting used? For example, in microservice. Actually, one of the most common use cases is basically, yeah. So the first simple explanation is that, like I said, Kafka is basically, we're not going to make the same mistake. We're going to use these things. Is some kind of a message queue that has space for messages that you can send. They call that producing messages. Right? So you can actually produce a message. For example, AGG. Actually, to be honest, that's bad. Let's call it foobar. You're gonna produce a message foobar, and it's gonna basically put foobar in the queue, in the beginning of the queue, right? Each time you're gonna produce a message, it's going to put the message in the queue. And then you have the concept of a consumer, which can actually consume from the queue. And each consumer group has an offset, and it's going to consume at its offset. Right? So if I already consumed foobar, and you're going to produce a new message, for example, you're going to produce Timmy. Oh, nice keybinds here. Timmy. You're gonna produce Timmy. You consumed foobar. The next thing you're gonna consume is Timmy, and so on. Actually, something like that. Actually, to be honest, if you produce foobar first, Timmy is gonna be here. That's not true. No, it's not. Don't mind me. It's like this. It's fine. Right. Boom, 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 boom. Each message that's going to produce is going to be at the end of the queue. All right. That's basically it. Very simple, right? This is the most simple explanation. So why is it getting used? For example, in a system of services, right? Let's say this is service 1. And let's copy this a couple times. And this is service 2. And you're going to have service, for example, service 3, right? And microservices, whatever. It could be applications or whatever. Backends, you name it, right? So what's going to happen is that for example, and actually it's getting completely covered in the full-time GoDev. In the full-time GoDev, we built this, and we use Kafka for this particular reason. So let's say that service 1. Let me quickly think about this real quick. Let me quickly think. Yeah. So I got it. So let's say this is Kafka. Which is distributed, right? Kafka is a cluster, so it's basically high available, right? That's why you actually use Kafka in most of the cases to be high available, right? So one of the use cases is, for example, that let's say Kafka, it does not exist. It's red. It does not actually. Let's move it here, and you're gonna say, okay, service 2 is gonna communicate with service 1. What happens if service 1? Yeah. So service 1. Wait. Let's. Out of the mind. Service 1 is sending data to service 2. But service 2 is out. If service 2 is out, that basically means that service 1 cannot send data to service 2. Hence, service 2 is not sending data to service 3. It could also be that service 2 is also sending data to 4, or service 2 is doing whatever, right? But it's out. So 1 is producing messages that cannot be handled, cannot be processed. So that's a problem. So what people do is they actually use Kafka, right? They use Kafka as some kind of a message queue where service 1 is going to produce to Kafka, and service 2 is actually consuming from Kafka, right? It's consuming, right? So I'm gonna type it out a little bit. Producing, service 1 is producing, and service 2 is consuming. Like I said, it's kind of a simpler example, but that's actually a very common use case, consumer. Right? There's another use case I'm going to explain. The 2 most important use cases, this is one of them. Right, so basically what happened that if service 2 is out, right, now it works, but now service 2, boom, it's crashed, right? So let's go back to the previous, without Kafka, right? Let's go back here. Let's say this is going to be an exchange. And this exchange is producing orders. This 1 is producing orders from clients that needs to be executed on the exchange. Very important, right? Orders, time sensitive. So the moment that service 2 basically borks, all these orders here, they are going to waste. Even though service 2 is out for 3 seconds, that's 3 seconds on orders lost. And we cannot recover that anymore. So basically, those people wrecked. So what they do is they use Kafka, and they are going to have the concept of the producer. So each order is getting produced on a queue and is getting consumed by service 2. If service 2 borks, these orders are getting produced, right? Remember, these orders keep being produced on its queue here. I'm gonna make it clean and mean, guys. No worries. Look at that. Right. Order 1. Order 2. You know what I mean? Can I please do that? We can't. It's fine. Okay. So the moment that service 2 comes back online, it's going to keep consuming from the offset. It commits the last offset, right? And if the last offset that was commit by service 2, it's basically going to pick up where it ended. Okay, there will be a bunch of orders in the queue, but it doesn't matter. They will be handled delayedly, but they will be handled and not being lost. Right? That's basically Kafka. So very important is that, let's say you have a problem in your system. Let's say you have a full day, and Vexoon, Jarko will know that because we used that multiple times at B-Mobile. Kafka was basically our savior. Without Kafka, we lost all our jobs and we basically getting killed alive. So thanks to why is it always automatically doing that stuff? Right. So this could be a full day of orders, right? But they are handled, right? So everything worked the whole day. Everything was fine. No outages. But full day of orders. Yeah, a full day of orders in the queue. We process them, but they are still saved in the queue. So what can happen is that there is a problem. Not an outage, but a bug in the system. Something that we miscalculated something, and the balances of this exchange, the balances, whatever the trades are off. So everybody's screwed in a banking system. That's not true because you have this full day of orders. So you can replay. You can basically let process 2, and this is so keen, and you need to understand that because that's what they're going to ask you in an interview. If you want to go for a Golang engineer or whatever, and they're going to ask you of Kafka, if you can explain exactly what I told you, you're going to be hired instantly. So what they can do is they can replay the day, start from offset 0, and basically let service 2 consume from the start of the day and process everything in the chain, right? So it's going to process every order, and it's going to push that back to 3 and to 4 and to service 5, and your system can basically reprocess, recalculate with the patched bug the whole day and have everything in the correct state again. Very important. This was a lifesaver with where I worked. I don't like that these arrows are magnetically if you move it. I don't like that, please. But hey, very important. So that's basically 1, 2, and the third use case is basically that. Let's say you have these orders, right? It works like that. Let me delete this, right? So you have these orders producing to Kafka, consuming, it's fine. But let's say you have an analytics team, right? So the exchange is going, orders getting produced, orders getting consumed, but you have a new analytics team and they want to basically do some analysis on the orders. Analytics team, right? So instead of giving access to your database or to your analytics team or to your code, you could say, hey guys, listen, you can consume. Where's my Kafka thing? We need that. Oh, it's here. It's fine. You can start consuming from this topic. So they can actually hook into the queue without interfering the whole system. They can just plug it in. Actually, I need to do it like that. They can just plug it in and they can also receive data and do something with it. Nobody cares. And that can work for other teams, right? It could be an... I need to go to school here. You know what I mean? So you can have teams or other services can plug into the queue. I'm so bad at this. You see? A nice team. This could be whatever team, man. This is like another. Why is this? Another team. That's all the benefits of message queues. It's not actually only Kafka. There are, I think, for example, Nats can also do this kind of stuff. But Kafka can do that. And you also have partitions where you can have consume from, yeah, partitions. So high available, high distributed, high available systems with Kafka. That's basically what it is. Right? Kafka is deployed in a cluster most of the time, and if some cluster falls, some partition will be on this cluster, on this node, and yada yada yada. So if something happens, likely cannot happen because you're in a cluster and all that stuff. High available. Very important, especially for exchanges, for advertising brokers, for traffic coordinates and all that stuff. They use that because they cannot. It's important for systems that cannot afford to lose one piece of information. That's basically why it's getting used for. Yeah. Most of the time, your project will never need that, right? It's only for, yeah, businesses that really, really need that. Kafka also #1 in over-engineered services, right? Kafka is getting used by a lot of people where it's not needed to be, right? That's also true. Service, why would they make this SPA but doesn't consume, remove data from the message queue? No. Consuming, I'm a little bit consuming actually. Let me make this A. Consume, the only thing consuming does, you can choose that. There are a lot of options, but defaultly, A, B, C. Each time you're going to consume what is called an offset. You're going to have an offset. Offset per consumer group, right? So you can make a bunch of consumers, because that's what I mean by that. This other team here is another consumer group, so they could be at offset 0, but the real service is already at offset 5,000, and another service is at offset 400. You know what I mean? So they can move independently from each other, and that's actually the cool stuff from that. So each time you're going to consume and commit, you're going to increase your offset. So the next time you're going to read, if you're borked or not borked, you start from the offset, the last committed offset. But it does not mean that if you consume from, if your offset is here, it could be that somebody else's offset is already here, or here, or here. And you can reset the offset, and you can do whatever you want, right? And that's basically it. So a very versatile system. Very nice. So it does not remove, but of course At a certain point of time, you can choose to. There are a lot of options to delete, to save it to disk. You can do a lot of stuff with that, right? You can have a lot of stuff. You can configure it. Like, I'm not a Kafka specialist at all, especially not in configuration. I just know a little bit how it works because I used that back in the day, when it was very important to have that. And what I remember the most is replay of the day. I deleted it already, but that we could replay the day. By the end of the day, there was a miscalculation. I remember that, like, boys, we have a problem. Houston, we have a problem. Like, all these buttons, like, it was crazy. But there was no problem because we had Kafka and we could basically reset the offset to 0, replay the whole day, and with the new fix, right, with the new tweak calculation, replay the day, have the correct balance, and go home. That was that. So offset is basically an index. Yes, an offset is per consumer group the index where you are in the queue. That's what it is. And at a certain, you could say, hey, listen, now I want to be back at 1 because we're gonna, you know what I mean? You're gonna replay the whole day. Something like that. Right. Okay, so there are a majority of websites using it now. Websites don't really use that. I cannot imagine a website that can use, I mean, Vexoon. When we had to replay, Anthony had the legendary words, Mopolto. Yeah, we needed to replay a lot, especially in the beginning. I remember that. But the replay stuff was more for the, like, Vexoon, but you see in chat, he was a colleague. He was doing the DevOps, right? So he was basically controlling that whole bullshit. He was the one that needs to replay that. We were the one that needs to fix the bugs. That was pretty cool. I learned a lot there, right? And then you had Ed Sheeran. You know what I mean? Ed Sheeran. He was basically the one that teaches us Kafka. Does it also support competing consumers? I don't know what that is. Yeah, replay stuff must be fun. Ah, man, I don't know. Ask Vexoon. Replay also allowed QA of new versions. Yeah, so that's true. You can also have a new version, replay it, and test. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of stuff. Actually, Kafka is amazing, but it's only amazing if you work with these services, right? I see people using Kafka to store stuff, and I mean, no. I mean, if it's basically, well, you do what you want, right? But in my opinion, if you not need to be high available, and you can afford to basically, if a service goes down, yeah, whatever, then the user cannot do anything. But if you have multiple services, some services can operate, right? So they are producing data, and then you need to do something, right, with the data. So you need to have this queue. But if you have a monolith, you don't need Kafka, right? Because if the monolith goes down, nobody can do anything, right? If you cannot produce orders, why would you put them into a queue? That's even better. So use the monolith. Save your time and a headish. Okay, so we have this thing. Mansoor, I'm going to try this very soon, to be honest. But we have Darshik here. Let me quickly copy this short. How do I do that? I'm gonna download it. Oh man, why is this geschiedenis? Thank you very much, porn. I'm not watching porn on this PC. Actually, don't watch porn at all. Why would I? Only no. You can actually watch porn on Twitch, by the way, on Twitter. It's actually crazy. So I need to be. I don't know. For some reason, I misclick. What are they doing, man? What are they even doing there? They're building something in a terminal? What are they doing? A startup in a terminal? Can you... Anyway, I love the coding community so far. The coding community, you will... Yeah, it depends where you are, man. Where you are. Man, can we just play here? Man. Can I please? Actually, to be honest, it doesn't really matter. I think it's in... It doesn't really fucking matter, man. How can we actually play this decently? Just like that. Okay, so let me quickly check the short. How do we pause this? Like this, and then I need to go here. Man, it's so annoying. Because I need to put it a little bit louder, huh? Maybe here. Let me see. What's going on here? FMT, printf, maybe too loud. This thing. Do that. Percentage S for strings. Do this. Actually, no. Is this fine? This. Let me see how. Make it clean, Anthony. What's going on here? FMT, printf. This thing. Do that. Percentage S for strings. Do this. Actually, no. Do that. This. And that. And this. And that. Print S. S print. F. Hey, I'm so sorry, man. I mean, that's coding. You know what I mean? You try, but you try it fast until it works. Don't go to documentation. Just like a relationship. You keep working until it works on each other. You know what I mean? You keep trying and figuring things out until it works, man. I don't know. Could you guys actually see this? Did you lie to the prime to use Envim? Maybe. Did you guys actually? Could you see this short? What do you think, guys? I don't know. Are we gonna post that? Maybe. Rate is short. Can you actually hear that? That's a question. Decent short. Yeah, it's not the best. It's also not the worst. You know what I mean? It's like, actually make it clean, Anthony. What's going on here? FMT. I'm also gonna make a short of our failure from yesterday. We did and we could. A bit long for a short, maybe. Print F. This thing. Maybe it's actually too long. Let me see if he has more. Does he have more stuff going on here? Done with the third one. Which is the second one then, man? Which is the second one? Vexoon. La la la. Did you like the prime? Well, it's not done yet, guys. It's not really done yet. The config, the nvim configuration is not done yet 100%. That's a problem. So we're gonna do it 100% once it's done. You want the video again? Which video? Oh, this thing. Yeah, let's watch that again. What happened? For the people that didn't were here yesterday, I had a little situation going on. I'm not gonna lie. It's so weird actually when there is no music playing in my headphones and I'm talking here. It's so weird. It's like a muscle memory is going on here. Hey, in the exchange you mentioned, did they use open source DBS? Nope. Hey Anthony, I want to use Golang full time, but there are no much Go developer jobs. Is it worth the investment? Wait, just a second. You said the third. You mean with the number 3? Okay, with the number 3. There are no Go jobs. Why would there be no Go jobs, man? Wait, let me. This one short. We're gonna see for the short. Let me bring it back actually to. I need to have some sliders here, man. Some special tooling. That's what I need. I'm gonna put the music back on. 44 here. Perfectly fine. Let's bring it back here. Play here. Golang jobs. Golang jobs. Yeah, that's not smart, of course. That's classical Anthony GG. Let's do it here. Golang jobs, right? Golang jobs in Europe. In Europe, where do you want your Golang jobs? Golang projects. What even is that? Indeed. Look at that. 200 plus. What the fuck are you talking about? Look at that. Boom. Let's click. Wait, so IT, FWW, FWF. So does it support also competing consumers? And I said something, and you say in a group. Yeah, consumer groups. Yes. So what do we have here? Look at that. Monzo is, look at this, 225,000 K a year. I'm gonna apply, I think. Why would I be a stream? Why would I do this online bullshit if I can make this a year? It's basically, if you work for 10 years, you can buy 10 Lamborghinis. I mean, what does it cost actually? Let's do this. What does a Lamborghini actually cost? Let's find it out. You know what I mean? Let's find it. M3. That's one that I'm gonna get. Let me search here. What do we want? Lambo. I can't even search. This is so bad. L. The L from Lamborghini. What do we want? The Aventador. Performante. I think that's the Ferrari, to be honest. That's a Ferrari. That doesn't really matter where. Let's go. 10 results. Look at this. Easy, guys. 220. When do you get this? When do you can pick up the score? Well, very simple. In 1 year from now. You know what I mean? And you even have 5k over. You know what I mean? You have 5k. You can do it. It's 5k. You can do what you want. This is crazy. This is wild, right? If you work 10 years at Monzo, where is it? Here, if you work 10 years as a backend engineer at Monzo, you can buy 10 Lamborghinis. Let's be honest. I mean, what else do you want? It's in New York. That's the thing. That is not matching. Why not? If you work 10 years, you can buy 10 Lamborghinis, right? I mean, it's too. Well, yeah, okay, maybe because it's euro. What do you mean? 220? Why is my math bad? 220? 225. So you have five grand over. No heat, no rent. Yeah, of course. Yeah, no heat, no rent. Yeah, but hey. Okay, work 10 years, buy 9 Lamborghinis. Is that fine? Or wait, but work 10 years, buy 5. Or at least buy 1. Right? Hey, just saying. Pay top 20% for this field, guys. You can see. You must create an Indeed account before continuing to apply in this website. Can we store this? Backend engineer, that's this one. Okay, so we have senior analytics backend engineer at Aircall. Aircall jobs and remote. Senior front-end engineer. That's not what we want, right? But to be... And Monzo uses Golang. I'm 100% sure. Man, this site is... What is this? Who made this thing? Golang jobs. Let's do this for the live streams. I apply and we follow the journey. But yeah, I mean, let me quickly log in, huh? I'm an employee, bitch. My country. I'm from Chile. Man, I need to send a verification code. We're not gonna do this. I cannot. It's verification shit. I don't like that. It doesn't really matter. But it's a Monzo, so you can go. So basically, let's go to Monzo, right? No, it's not gonna work, man. Where's this website? Monzo. Wait. This is your goal, right? The Aventador. How does actually? Yes, fine. The Huracan maybe. Actually, that's my dream. That's my dream car. Huracan. Is it a Huracan? There are always Aventadors. Did I actually select Aventador? I probably select Aventador, right? Wait. Yeah, I did. Huracan. Here, this one. Yes, baby! Holy shit! This is something else, right? I can buy this one, right? Well, if I work at Monzo, right? I can actually, yeah. Not too bad, man. Look at this one, man. The green hurricane. Yeah. This is what we want, guys. This is what we're doing it for. You know what I mean? 2 years at Monzo. GG, well played. You know what I mean? You could make 1 year at Monzo and do something on the side. You know what I mean? Make an AI startup or something, right? You know what I mean? Yes, Monzo is a goal, yeah. After tax, you will be left with 10. That's true, but you can go to Dubai, man. Classic Porsche or not, man. No, man. Porsche is really for pussies. You know what I mean? That's if you drive a Porsche, you're a girl. Simple. Porsche is for dickless men. Unless you buy the wait, that's not true. There's one thing you can buy as a Porsche, and that's this one. The GTR, the 922 GTR. Where is this thing? 920. The 911. Where's the 922? Huh? Doesn't exist that? That's weird. Huh? I don't want that, man. It's the GTR 4. It's not for sale. Porsche GTR 4. Can't even buy this thing. This one. Is it the 718 then? I don't know, man. I only buy. Look at that, man. Wait, this is actually bad. This is useless. Look at this. 3.4. My car goes for 3.2 seconds. Actually, also 3.4. 368. Man, this is garbage. Look at that. BMW M3 competition G80. Look at that. G80 stock. Stock, right? Let's inspect this thing. Let's inspect my car. Friday. Here. Man, can we please have some specs, man? Here. 4. Wait, this is not the competition. This is the normal one. I have the competition. The internet sucks so hard, man. And like it dares and where is it? Here, this one. This one no, 550. That's not. I have the 510 one. What's going on here? This is CS. That's not what you want. Man. 375 kilowatts, 510 horsepower. So this one has 368. So mine is faster, torque wise, and 10 more HP probably. You see, easy. But this thing costs money, man. But we cannot see how much it costs. Anyway, doesn't really matter. Is Java still good? The G11, but I thought you have this, right? The 922 is. Yeah, it's the 912, I think, or something. I don't know, man. I saw this on this one guy. How do you call him? Misha, the guy that drives the Nürburgring. Man, this guy is insane. He drives all different cars and all that stuff. Is Java still good? Yes. It will always get in your job, and then your spec is improving. Java is good, man. Java is a shortcut. So basically, the Monzo, that's what we're gonna check. Monzo Bank. Monzo Bank. Presenters. Make money easy. Hey, that's exactly what we're coming for. Alright. Banking make easy, right? So we go to shit. It's probably a Monzo company. Monzo company hiring team. Careers. That's what we need. Look at that. engineering, backend engineer. You can see. Here. This one, right? 220. Boom. Let's click. Alright, what do we need to know? What do we need to know here, guys? Look at that. Wait. Something happened with the salary suddenly. Alright. Go. Easy. Cassandra. Ask Vexoon. He can guide you. Kafka. We are just learning that. We are just learning that. So what I would suggest you basically buy the full-time GoDev course here. Where is this thing? Here. Because we cover that. Let's go to the curriculum. I need to remake the site. If somebody can remake the site, I'm gonna pay you money. This site is made in cart.co, so it needs to be in there. Yes, I want to enroll right now. Actually, we don't. I don't want to enroll right now. I want to see the curriculum right now. Here. Why is this even here? Here, microservices. Setting up Kafka, the producer, producing that. This guy, look at this, look at this. You're gonna learn that. So you're gonna buy this thing. You're gonna do that for the month. Depends on how fast you are. Then you go back. You go to Monzo. Where is this thing? First of all, what you're gonna do is you're gonna print out a picture of your dream car and put it above your bed. So each time you wake up, you're gonna be reminded by your dream, by your goal. Doesn't need to be the Porsche. Could be the BMW competition. It could be the Aventador or the Huracan. It doesn't really matter. It could also be a fucking Dacia Logan. You know what I mean? It doesn't really matter. Whatever you want. So then, where is this thing? Did we actually? Here, Kafka, Envoy proxy. I have no fucking clue. You need to check that out. Kubernetes and Docker. That's not a big of a deal, right? AWS. That's a big of a deal. React. Hey. You need to take that for the team. I mean, dreams will not come true without any pain and struggle, right? So that's the thing. So React, AWS, problem. Your day-to-day. This, what is the time actually? Fuck. We're gonna do this and then it's GG. So this role is all about collaborating across disciplines to test hypotheses and make difference to customers. Okay, nice. As a product backend engineer, you will work in a squad. In the squad, man, with the bazookas. Alongside product managers, marketeers, user researchers, designers, mobile engineers, web engineers, data analysts, business analysts, writers, and more. Hookers. Together, you build and support. Man, it's like this happy little family, you know what I mean? Like pink potpourri and pink rainbows and unicorns. Together, you will build and support a particular part of Monzo. Our product squad belongs to our wider collectives, a word we use to describe self-governing business units of 100 people-ish. They are money, borrowing, fine crime, customer operations, platform, personal banking, and business banking. They are all looking for additional backend engineers right now. We do a standard interview process, which basically means you're going to be 1 year busy across all our collectives, and at the end we will find the best match for you based on your skills, experience, preferences, and aligning with the business need. So it basically means that, hey, whatever it's gonna do, you're gonna get hired anyway, right? But you're gonna find a good spot for you. So you're gonna basically you're gonna apply for this. You're gonna apply for this backend engineer, and you're gonna become the toilet lady. You know what I mean? You're gonna clean the toilets because you're gonna place you. You're gonna place you where you fit. You know what I mean? So I would start learning. Wait, what is that? Yeah. So our backend engineers have a variety of different backgrounds. Yeah. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh man. There's a small inside joke I had. Different backgrounds. Anyway, as long as you enjoy learning new things, I'm falling out of my script here. How do you say that? Falling out of my personality. We'd love to talk to you. We do not ask for formal qualifications or degree requirements for any of our engineering roles. Man, this is a dream coming true for you guys. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Different backgrounds you can. As long as you enjoy learning new things, you know what I mean? I don't know what programming is. I never write any single piece of bytes, but I love to learn new things. We do not ask any formal qualifications, so you don't need to have study. You can be a retard, it's fine, for any of our engineering roles, as long as it's fun, right? But you should apply if you have strong experience working on the back end of a technology product. Okay, that's yes. That's always yes. You want to be involved with... Yes. Actually, you should always answer yes here. You know what I mean? Oof. Wait. You have some experience with strongly tied languages. Yes. Right. They don't really matter. You know what I mean? Go. We're on the lookout for an L4050. What's L40, man? What the hell is that? Can somebody explain me that, chat? What is that? What is an L4050 of 60 engineers at the moment? You can read more in our engineering progression framework. What is that? Holy shit, man. What is this? L40? What the hell is that? That's wild. Excellent here look like. Excellence here looks like. This is like a soy dev stuff. Come on. Where is this thing? L40. L20. The engineer one. The Timmy. Basically. This is the Timmy, you know what I mean? You're only gonna do tasks, you know what I mean? Bring me my coffee! That's what you're gonna do. A new engineer with a high potential, picking up the fundamentals they need to be successful in their team. Bring me my coffee, Timmy. And with bring me my coffee, I mean now. They work as well-defined tasks and are supported by the team when stuck. No, it's not true. You will never be supported by your team when you're stuck, man. You know what I mean? You're expected to ask a lot of questions. No, you're gonna shut your fucking mouth. I'm gonna have this headset on. You know what I mean? And as we have this headset on, that basically means that I'm focusing. And as long as this headset is on, you cannot ask me any questions. And guess what? This headset is on the whole fucking day. You know what I mean? That's not true, guys. Take this with a grain of salt. Of course, we're gonna help you, man. Of course, the sugar and the milk is in the refrigerator. I'm sorry. Anyway, after tax, yeah. I bought the full-time Go Dev course, and I can say that I love the content. Thank you very much, man. Is there any similar platform for IT jobs like Just Join in Poland? Not sure. If you get into L5, 6 level at some old guard bank, probably. Does TypeScript count? I don't think so. Media senior role. Alright, so engineer 2 is a level 30, you know what I mean? Also task. So you can bring coffee, but espresso, you know what I mean? What is this? Oh, hola, scope. You see the joy of painting. It starts with level 40, right? So you're gonna level up. You know what I mean? Ding, level up. Level 40, new skills, right? Project or feature. From here on, the fun begins. A strong individual contributor, responsible for the entire lifecycle of a future of a project. Yes. What is an L50? What do we do then? Holy shit. Senior 1 and 2. Wait, we cannot do anything? What is this? Senior engineers come in different shapes, that's true. You have fat ones and jagged ones. And depending on their individual situation, some may skew more heavily towards certain behaviors or others. The other end of the scale has a domain expert. What the hell is that, man? A domain expert. That's wild. In between, people with technically competent, excellent team members and highly predictive, but none of whom are specific. This is... Whoa! The level 50, man. The scope. Larger, complex project and future. I like that. Do we have 60? Yes, man. Holy crap. What's the level cap? 70. The staff engineer. Why is 80? I'm so curious. The principal engineer. Wow. That's a level cap. Level 90, which is basically, what is level 90? Do we have a level 90? I don't know. It's probably Draenor of Warlords of Draenor or something. You know what I mean? I think it was already at 120. I don't know. Level 90, the principal engineer. This is your goal, guys, right? But the principal engineer, yeah, he's driving. Yeah. Hey. You can say a lot, but the one thing for sure is the principal engineer will get late. You know, he will get it. This guy's getting late for sure, right? 100%. Team and Scrum Master. It all goes downward from the principal engineer, man. So I'm gonna say I think coding, and that's why I'm staying like this. Even though I have a lot of experience, I don't want to be level 60. I don't even want to be a level. Right? Like, look, you want to see what my Slack is? Now you're gonna see. Can I show you this? Wait, let me show you. I'm gonna show you exactly what my Slack status is. You guys don't believe me? Wait, look at this. I hate to be any kind of management or any kind of responsibility. I'm the, how we call that? I'm a bounty hunter. I'm the Reno Reigns. I'm the renegade. You know what I mean? I just wanna code and I wanna make stuff and I wanna be happy. That's what I wanna be. Let me quickly show you, and then we're gonna wrap it up. So let me show you my title. I need to make sure. Can I leak some stuff here? Probably. Let me see here. Where am I? I am here. It doesn't really matter. Look. Look, this is me on Slack. I'm a raccoon and I'm a junior web developer. Because I don't get my number again, man! This is the second time I spoil it. You know what? People are still calling me from the last thing. God fucking damn it. It's fine. I block you anyway, but they're still calling me off today from the one leak of my phone number, man. What a fucking idiot am I? God damn it. It's a sec. So people are sending me messages and everything the last time, like, Anthony, greetings from Senegal, we love you. All the time, man. I like it, but it's like, man, why can I not learn my fucking lesson, man? Oh, man. Yeah, you cannot clip it, man. That's the thing, but it's like, it's not the first time that happened. And luckily the people are kind of okay, right? They just but still it's a stupid move. Hey, I mean, what can you expect? So anyway, the title doesn't really matter. I don't want to be like that. Why? Because yeah, I don't know. It's like I want to be this, maybe this one, the engineer tree. Like I want to paint. I want to have this. I want to have this emoji. I want to have the paint emoji, right? That's what I want to have. And I think the principal engineer, I think his day is so fucking boring, you know what I mean? Yeah, but hey. I'm gonna put you in some contact from Nigeria. Anyway, guys, we had some fun at least. We had some 50 minutes of fun, right? That's cool. So what's next? So what I'm gonna figure out this stupid protocol, and then we can actually continue with, because I really hate this Kafka thing. I want to get done with that. I'm already bored of this. Redis was like nice. It was flowy, right? But Kafka, man. Ugh. I got the Kafka thing working, and Mansoor disappeared for 15 minutes, and he's making it work. Aye. At level 120 comes lead coders. Yeah, they don't have a title, you know what I mean? They are superior. Anyway, guys, man, I'm getting so many messages, like 20 scabbed here. I'm gonna read them all, and I'm gonna. Yes. Oh, I'm getting called by. It's a Dutch guy. Right? It's fine. It's a Dutch guy. Ah, man, it's my own fault. You know what I mean? I'm not even mad, you know. But the thing is, like, I need to learn this shit. Little did I know that my phone number is dead. Anyway, it doesn't really matter, right? Alright, guys. Everybody, thanks for coming to the stream, for hanging out. Like I said, this Kafka thing, I will make a nice, when it's done, I will make a nice overview video, so you don't need to, if you want to follow along decently without the yapping and all this bits and bits and what is it, the protocol shenanigans. I will make a noise video, later on, so you can learn about how it all works at your pace. Okay, are you going to release it on GitHub? Yes. Can you make a video with the only yapping talk? Can you make a video with only the yapping? Man, do you like this yapping, man? I'm gonna make a new channel. You know what I mean? The Sam Sulek channel. I'm gonna make a new channel where I'm driving my car and I'm talking into the camera, just like Sam Sulek, yapping about everything. You know what I mean? And some gym stuff. That's what I'm gonna do. And some in real life stuff, so you can see the boring life of this bald midget. Because yes, I am a midget. The new Louis Rosman. The yappy. Second time. Did you leak your phone number again? Yeah, man. I'm an idiot. Kafka is a queue? Yes, it's a queue. It's getting started or ending? It's ending, man. It's ending. Andre Lactos, this video is hilarious. Thanks for cheating. Yeah, take me with a grain of salt, guys, right? Take me with a grain of salt, because a lot of people, they don't take me with a grain of salt, even on Twitter or on YouTube or on my videos, and they think that I'm actually like this. That I'm this arrogant son of a bitch. But take it with a grain of salt. There's a little bit of a character. I'm a little bit of a personality. Of course, I'm a little bit in real life like this, but I mean, sometimes you need to take it with a grain of salt, especially when I do these jobs and laughing with Timmys and all that stuff. Like, hey, everybody needs to learn, right? Don't take it, but we can. Sometimes we can laugh, right? What else we need to do? Life is so fucked up. I've been basically bullied my whole life, and now it's my time. You know what I mean? Let me, please. Did you ever involved into game dev? Yeah, man. Yeah. The last Windjammer. Look at that. The last Windjammer. Presenter. Here, that's me, man. That's my game. This is my game, man. I made this game. I modeled this boat. I coded everything. I coded everything here. So, look at that. 17 subscribers. Little did they know. You know what I mean? Little did they know. I also made this cannon, man. This looks cool. Good luck. Project in the graveyard, man. I'm so sorry. Wait, let me see here. This harpoon. Look at me. I made this harpoon. I made this harpoon myself. Can we play this video? Look at that. I made this boat myself in Blender. But I had a better one. And I made this harpoon also. And it can shoot these things like Sea of Thieves. Like, boom. Look at that. Shit. Miss. Boom. Coded everything in Unity. C sharp. Yeah, I know. I'm one of a kind, isn't it? It's also a completely procedural thing. Like, it's crazy. You made harpoon before the Primogen, man. That's true. I made harpoon before the Primogen. Completely true. Mansoor has basically just subscribed here. This man is amazing. Better than Sea of Thieves. But that was my inspiration. Sea of Thieves was my inspiration. But I wanna. So you have Sea of Thieves. I love this game because it was. I love that. But I wanted to make Sea of Thieves, but with the Waterworld with the Waterworld trimaran and all that stuff. Waterworld. Kevin Costner, right? This one. That's what I want to make. This game. Look at that. With these things, yeah, see that with this ship. That's what I want to make. I can probably get banned for this. I don't know. We cannot do anything anymore on YouTube, right? With this ship, that's what I want to make this game. But the problem is, yeah, I was far. I'm gonna lie. I was pretty far, but hey, it takes time. And now I'm. Oh man. It's a legendary movie. It reminds me of my child. But now I need to go, guys, because like I said, I need to check my kids' heartbeat because they are at home and I'm streaming here for 3 hours and they're sitting there. You know what I mean? Playing Roblox. All right, guys.